All right, let's take a look at example 2 here. I want you to make sure you write down the problem. We will need to calculate the mass in grams of 14.32 moles of sodium chloride. So once again, we have to identify our given, and we're given 14.32 moles of sodium chloride. And we also have to identify our target, and we need mass in grams. So there's our target, okay? So whether we look at the mole map or whether we look at our equalities, we have moles, we're starting at moles, and we have to get to grams. We either can use the map and island hop using the bridge molar mass from the periodic table, or we can look here at this bottom guy. 1 mole is equal to the molar mass. So we need the formula for sodium chloride. So let's do that next. Sodium chloride is NaCl. So we need the molar mass of sodium chloride, which is NaCl. We have 1 sodium, and its mass is 23. And we have 1 chlorine, and its mass is 35.45. So we get a mass of 58.45 grams equal to 1 mole. I'm going to move that over. Okay, so now we have our target, grams, we have our given, and we have our equality. We're ready to calculate. So let's build our T-chart. We always start with what we're given, and we're given 14.32 moles of sodium chloride. And for every 1 mole of sodium chloride, we have a mass of 58.45 grams. So when we take 14.32 and we multiply by 58.45, we get a calculator answer of 837.004, but recall we have to keep our proper sig figs. We can only keep 4 sig figs because of the 14.32. So that tells us that we can keep 837, that's 3.0 grams NaCl. And yes, once again, you do need to have both the mass unit and the chemical. The reason why is because in a later unit we're going to switch out chemicals too. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, copy down the third and final example for tonight. Let's take a look at this problem. Deja is told to measure out 1.77 times 10 to the 23rd formula units of calcium nitrate. What's the mass in grams that Deja is going to measure on the balance? Well, the first step here is for us to identify what we're given again, right? And we're given 1.7 1.77 times 10 to the 23rd formula units of calcium nitrate. That's our given. And our target is going to be the mass in grams again, okay? We don't have an equality, so we have to look over here. And we're starting out with particles for formula units, and we have to end in mass because that's what we can do in the lab. So on our map, we have to go from particles to moles using Avogadro's number, and moles to mass using the molar mass. If we look at it over here, we are going to use our particles to moles, 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd, and then moles to grams using the molar mass. So we'll use these two, okay? This guy we'll use another time, all right? So we also need to know the formula for calcium nitrate. So we need to know that. When we do that formula, calcium is a +2, nitrate is a -1, so we need Ca, NO3 in parentheses with a 2 on the outside. That gives us 1 Ca, and again, using the periodic table, we get 40.08, okay? We have 2 nitrogens, which is going to be 2 times 14.01. That's the mass off the periodic table for nitrogen. And we have 6 oxygens, so 6 times 16. Remember, we round the 15.99 to 16. And we add all of that up. When we do that, we get 164.1 grams of calcium nitrate equal to 1 mole. Okay? I'm going to shrink all that down. Give us some room on the screen, okay? All right, so the last thing we're going to do here is we're ready to calculate. So we're going to start with our given, okay? And once again, we're given 1.77 times 10 to the 23rd formula units of calcium nitrate. And we're going to build our T-chart. So the formula units go on the bottom. So we're going to put Avogadro's number on the bottom. Avogadro's number on the bottom. And that's going to be formula units, calcium nitrate, to 1 mole of calcium nitrate. Sorry about the whiny dogs. They're being little brats tonight. Okay, so from here now we're going to take our moles and we're going to convert it to grams using our molar mass calculation that we had. So we're going to get rid of moles of calcium nitrate. And we're going to go to grams, 164.1 grams of calcium nitrate. All right, now it's time to bring up the calculator. We got to do all this math. Okay, so we're going to take 1.77 exp 23 divided by 6.022 exp 23 times 164.1 and hit equals. So this is the calculator answer. And again, we look at our significant figures that we have, and we can keep 3 sig figs. So we're going to keep 48.2. And that's what we will report. 48.2 grams of calcium nitrate. We'll keep practicing in class. Have a great evening.